Is there really a difference between these two gels, or are they the exact same product and it's just a cash money grab by Not Your Mothers? Let's find out. I'm trying out punchier one-liners as the intros to these videos, and I don't know if I like it. I don't think it's me, because I'm not naturally a mean person. But according to my research, in order to get more views on videos, we have to be a little bit negative. Also, anytime I'm slightly negative, those videos do get more views. So my apologies if you're here for the sunshiny, sweet Courtney. Here she is, she's back. We'll leave intro Courtney in the past and we'll just move forward with a nicer, sweeter version of me. Oh my goodness, I am getting weirder the longer I make YouTube videos. In case you're brand new here, and this is literally the first video of mine that you've seen, hi, welcome here. My name's Courtney, and I've been making curly hair YouTube videos since 2019. Yes, I am YouTube ancient. But if you're just here for the content, here we go. Let's put the two Not Your Mother's gels to the test side by side. I like minimizing variables everywhere I can, doing a very controlled wavy curly hair science experiment. We will be keeping everything the same between these two products. The shampoo that I use, the conditioner that I use, how much gel I use, how I plot my hair or use a towel on my curly hair. We have a special term in the curly hair space. We call it plopping. Who came up with that? Why do we call it plopping? That is the most unappealing term I think I could have come up with for how to put your hair in the towel to not disrupt your waves and curls, but also start the drying process. Anyway, I will be keeping the diffusing the exact same. Styling technique, application technique, all those things. Nothing is changing. All the variables will remain the same. And guess what? I even took it a step further and filmed these two wash days on days with similar weather. And my friends, that is no easy feat here in Texas, where the weather is super bipolar. When I'm filming this, we're in the thick of February, and there are days when we have 70-degree weather outside and days when we have 9-degree weather outside. Guess what? I filmed these two wash days on days that were relatively similar, where the high was roughly 60, 65 degrees outside. So yay me! Minimize the weather variable as well. I deserve a gold star for that. You know what I would take instead? I would take you giving this video a thumbs up and sharing it with a friend. That will be my gold star. You can pat me on the back by doing that. I deeply appreciate each and every single person who does that. It's a free way to support this channel, and you can show me a little love by hitting those buttons, the share button and the like button. Thank you very much. I deeply appreciate it. The reason I got so interested in doing this video is I personally have been using the Not Your Mother's Curl Talk line for a very long time. And one of my biggest complaints about their original Curl Talk gel is that they claim it's a hold level 3. I agree with them. It is a very medium hold gel. I personally am a super hard hold gel kind of gal. I have wavy hair. Wavy hair is gravity challenged. The longer we go in between wash days, the more and more stretched out our hair becomes. And if I can defy gravity, make my curls springier, and make my wash days last longer by using a hard hold gel, I'm gonna do it. Lo and behold, I don't know when this product was launched. I was sleeping when this product launched. I missed it, but I did see some of my friends over on the Wavy Curly Hair Instagram trying out this product, and I went, huh, how are they getting so much hold out of that Not Your Mother's Curl Talk gel? I don't get it. It's because Not Your Mother's has created a hold level 5 gel. Thank you, Not Your Mother's. But I was skeptical. Honestly, most of the drugstore gels that claim to be hard hold are an utter disappointment to me. There have only been a few gels in my life that have given my hair a really nice, crunchy cast. Yes, that's foreshadowing. And none of them are from the drugstore. Getting a really nice, hard, crunchy cast on your curls is a good indicator that the gel is hard hold, and the wash day is gonna last for days and days. It's not necessarily guaranteed, but it does help. So I ran to the internet and clicked add to cart because the Not Your Mother's Hard Hold Gel was not in any of my local drugstores. I live in the sticks and we have like 3 stores and they never carry everything. We just started carrying the Not Your Mother's Curl Talk line in my local Walmart. When I ran to the internet to pick up this product, I noticed on the ingredients listed online that a lot of the same ingredients that are in this original version that I love, that I find are really good for my hair, are in this product. So without further ado, let's put these two to the test. In case you were wondering what my crusty, dusty hair looks like, here you are. This is what my hair typically looks like before I wash it. Strung out, stringy, greasy roots, frizzy, floofy, you get the idea. Let's jump straight into washing this hair with the Not Your Mother's Lasting Definition Curl Talk Flash Freeze Gel Hold Level 5. We know which one we're using today. We're starting with the Stronghold one. But before we do that, we're doing the Not Your Mother's Curl Talk Curl Care Shampoo. This is one of those shampoos that is absolutely fantastic if you have a drier, coarser hair type, if your hair is on the more damaged side. It is still pretty cleansing, but it's more gentle. Look at how well it foams and lathers, just squeezing that lather through the links of my hair to get the links of my hair nice and clean before I thoroughly rinse out this shampoo and get ready for conditioner. This is the Superior Strength Conditioner. I think this is a newer product, but it's got some really nice proteins in it, which is why I decided to use it for this experiment. It's got a really good texture. It's not too thick, not too thin. I'm just gonna smear it on the mid-links to ends of my hair and start finger detangling with this conditioner. This is my personal favorite way to detangle the hair. I feel that it's the most gentle. You know, dry brushing before can be kind of rough on the hair. You can totally do that if you want, but I save it for when I have lots of conditioner in my hair. Once my hair is thoroughly finger detangled, I'm gonna finish distributing that conditioner through my hair with something like a wet brush. This is actually the perfect hair care brush. It's really, really good for making sure each and every single strand of hair got a thorough coating of conditioner. Now I just added a touch of water to the back of my head and I'm doing something called squish to condish. We curly girls come up with some interesting terms, don't we? Once I've pulsed that into my hair to the point where I feel like my hair has soaked up the majority of it, I'm gonna rinse out the excess conditioner and grab the Bounce Girl defining brush. Now we're just gonna buzz through this because this isn't the focus of the video, but I'm doing my upside down brush styling technique with the Bounce Girl defining brush, running it through my hair and making sure to turn the brush on its side so that it will define my curl clumps. That's one of the reasons I love this brush so much. Now I'm just standing up and shaking the hair off the back of my head, flinging everything to the side. Same thing on the other side. This makes sure that I can brush style upside down without anything getting stuck to the back of my head. Now for the star of the show. Are you really as hard of hold as you claim to be? This is what the consistency and texture of the Flash Freeze Gel looks like. Yeah, it's a little bit like glue. It is stuck to my hand. It is incredibly thick. I'm gonna start rubbing my hands together and show you this slimy, snot-like, stringy texture. Delicious. I actually really like the texture of gels when they're like this. They tend to work really well for my hair, so this is good. I'm not actually grossed out by the texture. I was just trying to make you giggle. Did it work? Now I've glazed that over and I've started scrunching and pulsing it into my hair. Going to kind of take this middle crown section and glaze the excess gel on my hands right in there. Want to make sure we get a really even distribution of gel. Now I'm just grabbing a smidge more gel, not a ton. Look at this. This stuff does not move. It is so thick. Really rubbing it between my hands and applying this to the back of my head. If you find that you lack definition in your curls in the back of your head, did you put gel there? Did you really? Just kidding. This is how I solve that issue. I make sure to glaze, pulse, and scrunch product all the way in the back of my head, all the way to my root on both sides, making sure to scrunch and pulse and pulse and scrunch one more time in the middle right there for good luck. Now that I feel like the gel is really evenly distributed in each curl clump because I've squished and pulsed till my hands cramped, this is what the curl clumps are looking like after application. Big, juicy, chunky, lovely curls. This looks really good. Can I just say that I am genuinely nervous about this cast scrunching out? My hair is in such a hard cast right now that it's like rattling. I did plot my hair and diffuse it to 90% dry, and I panicked as I was diffusing it because it's turning into like the world's crispiest cast ever. And then I let it finish air drying in this crispy cast. Now that it is 100% dry, wish me luck because I'm gonna attempt to scrunch this out. I think this cast is stronger than the Brioche gel cast. I think it's stronger than the Kinky Curly Curling Custard cast when I used it all on its own. Oh my goodness, I cannot remember having a cast this strong ever. Having to pull the cast out. I have never had to do that. Okay, clapping worked. Better anyway. I think I just about got it. Maybe. Somewhere. Oh my goodness, what is happening? All right, I did it. I win. I beat that cast. Little did I know that I needed maybe a third that amount of gel today. Apparently I grabbed all of the gel from the bottle and now I'm paying for it with an incredible cast. But let's go ahead and take a look at the back and see what it's looking like now that it's been released from the cast prison. Wow, that was fun. All right, I'll be back at the end of the day to show you how it's holding up. Oh, and also, P.S., there was absolutely some places in my hair that were not 100% dry. It felt dry. I thought it was dry. It wasn't because this cast was so hard. I couldn't tell. So my bad. I did scrunch out the crunch while the hair was still a little bit damp, but anyway. Okay, I'll be back at the end of the day to show you how it's holding up. If the hold is really that good, because the cast was ridiculous. And here we are at the end of the day. What is this volume? Why is my hair standing up so much? I've literally never seen my hair do this. I'm not mad at it though. The back is looking pretty good. It definitely got a bit stringier as the day went on, but frizz is super minimal and I have great volume. This is what it's looking like on the morning of day 2 with absolutely zero refresh. Why is the frizz so minimal? What? This is really good for me. I still have good definition and nice shine. Now it's time to wash and style the hairs again with the Not Your Mother's Frizz Control Curl Talk Sculpting Gel, hold level 3. Got it? We're using the lighter hold here. After I've gotten my hair super nice and soaking wet, we're going in with the same shampoo, Not Your Mother's Curl Talk Curl Care. Does this look the same? Does this look like we're doing this over again? Is it Groundhog Day yet? Just scrubbing my scalp with the pads of my fingers, pulling the lather through the lengths of my hair to cleanse the lengths of my hair. Doing everything as close to exactly the same as I possibly can. Now I'm just rinsing that shampoo out. Don't worry, I get the soap suds that were in my ears. Same conditioner, superior strength conditioner, grabbing a generous amount today, making sure that I have enough to thoroughly finger detangle my hair. I can see a giant knot knot in the back of my hair. Thank goodness this conditioner has a ton of slip. That knot basically just fell right out. It ran scared from that conditioner. Now I'm using the Perfect Hair Care brush to finish distributing that conditioner from root to tip. No hair left behind. Every strand has been conditioned. This also helps minimize frizz and breakage in the long run. Again, adding a touch of water to the back of my head and doing a thorough squish to condish. Squishy, squishy, pulsy, pulsy. So nice and juicy and hydrated and clumpy and conditioned. Rinsing out the excess conditioner, making sure to scrub my scalp with the pads of my fingers while I do so. Now let's define these curl clumps again with the Bounce Curl defining brush, brushing everything really, really smooth, pushing the hair away from my face, pulling it off the sides and back of my neck, turning the brush on its side to define those curl clumps, because that's what this brush is good at. Then also adding a crown section here in the middle, just like I did last time, standing up, shaking the hair off the back of my head, flinging everything to the side, doing the same thing on the other side. See? No hair stuck to the back of my head. Now let's go in with this Sculpting Gel, the Hold Level 3, and let's take a quick look at the texture of this gel. It's so different than the Hard Hold Gel. Did we see how much runnier it was coming out? And look, it moves. It glues. It's not stuck to my hand like super glue. See? It has more viscosity to it. I'm just gonna smooth it out in my hands before I glaze it over on the front and back of my head, not forgetting to add a little bit more gel to this crown section right here in the middle. I find that this helps the definition on the top of my hair when I flip right side up, since I've started incorporating that more frequently. Now we're going to scrunch and pulse this gel in. You don't want to scrunch so hard that you're squeezing all the water out of your hair, but you do want to kind of scrunch and pulse to squish that gel into each and every single curl clump. Grabbing just a touch more gel, like I did with the Flash Freeze gel, and glazing it over the sides and back of my head on both sides. Really gentle glazing here. We're not trying to pull the curls out. We're just trying to smear some gel on them. Do you see that? Do you see the glossy gel? Is this helpful? I sure hope it's helpful. I wish somebody had shown every excruciating detail of their wavy curly wash day when I was first starting out in the beginning, because I'm a visual learner and I find it helpful. I have scrunched all the way to the root on both sides and back of my head, and one more scrunch here in the middle for good luck, and one more because more is more. More scrunching is more better for wavy hair. Apparently I felt like it needed it. This is what the curl clumps are looking like. They're a little bit more broken up and a little bit stringier, a little bit more wet frizz, but overall, not too bad. And here we are, 100% dry. Yay! Yay for me. The cast is completely different than with the hard hold version of this gel. It is very, very soft. Do we see the softness here? There is no rattling happening. There is a little bit of a cast, a little bit of a crunch, but it's very minimal. So let's go ahead and scrunch that out and fluff and see what we're left with. What happened to this one? Oh, wow. You know, some days you just have to tuck some strands behind the ear. They must be banished to the corner of your ear and only allowed to come out when they are behaving, because it did not behave today. That was the weirdest, stringiest, straightest piece in like the middle of my head, right here. It's not like one of the little delicate ear pieces. Let's see, yeah, that one completely fell apart today. No, it didn't. It's still kind of wavy and cute. This one just like, ugh, did not get the memo. Okay, that cast scrunched out in like 3.5 seconds. So if you're needing a cast that's not gonna survive a nuclear holocaust, you'll like the Hold Level 3 a lot better than the Hold Level 5. This is what the results are looking like right after I scrunched out the crunch. Honestly, the results are pretty. They're pretty. That sounds weird as I'm saying it, but I love how my hair looks right now. It looks really nice. It feels really nice. It's lightweight, it's soft, it's touchable. I don't remember how it felt with the hold level 5. Why? Because I've slept since then and I'm filming these videos obviously on separate days. So I sure hope past Courtney said something about the feel of her hair.
No, she did not.
But if she didn't, oh well. I don't remember my hair feeling particularly bad, like when I would touch it and feel of it, but it does feel particularly nice today. It feels light and fluffy. Also, I'm kind of like touching it a lot and messing with it a lot, not getting just a whole lot of frizz. This piece escaped. It's jail. Go back to ear jail. You're not allowed out. Let's take a quick look at what the wash day looked like at the end of the day after a wild and crazy day in my mom life. And this is what the hair was looking like on the morning of day 2. So here we are. We have seen both the Sculpting Gel and the Flash Freeze Gel right after scrunching out the crunch. In case you forgot, here are the results. Again, side by side, on the screen at the same time. What do you think? Do you notice any differences immediately off the bat? Tell me your thoughts in the comments. This is what both wash days looked like side by side at the end of the day after my wild and crazy mom life. Again, what differences are you noticing here? There was so much volume with the Flash Freeze Gel. Just gonna throw that in there. And here is what both wash days looked like on the morning of day 2 with 0 refresh. Which one wins? Which one had better hold? Which one do you like better? Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. I personally am going to reserve my thoughts for a later date. Why? I have not seen these clips side by side, so you have to tell me what you think, because you're ahead of me at this point. You're winning. Congratulations. You know which gel lasted better and had more glorious wash day longevity. The holy grail of every wavy curly girl. If you had fun hanging out with me today, I would absolutely love it if you go ahead and subscribe and click that notification bell. I would absolutely love the opportunity to get to hang out with you again here on the internet. As always, I sure hope you are having an absolutely fantastic day, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!